I'm Dr. Olivia Harper, and today we're exploring something that may seem everyday, but truly forms the quiet base of your energy, vitality, and blood circulation. Particularly as you reach that wonderful milestone of 50. We're discussing water. Yes, plain old water from day to day, but approached in a manner that most folks never consider. Now, I can practically hear a few of you thinking, oh come on, Dr. Harper. I drink loads of water already. I'm well hydrated. And you could be correct. You're likely consuming sufficient amounts. But here's the key point. Regular water on its own frequently falls short. It does hydrate, sure, but it fails to energize. It tops off your reservoir, yet it doesn't ignite the motor. For guys beyond 50 who are focused on preserving vitality, endurance, and that essential blood flow, relying solely on plain water might represent a lost chance. A Ferrari stuck in first gear indefinitely. Since genuine hydration goes beyond just slaking thirst, it's about revitalizing the electrical and mineral smarts within your body. We are referring to cellular communication, vascular adaptability, and the electrolytic spark that lets your heart, muscles, and nerves interact smoothly. You see, with aging, our capacity to take in and make use of micronutrients shifts subtly. What fueled you at 25 no longer yields the identical outcomes at 55. And the champions that unlock the reversal of that drop are the minerals. Those unseen components your body relies on to manage heartbeat, nerve signals, and the easing of your blood vessels. Lacking them, your body labors more for fewer gains. With them, it moves smoothly in every sense. So, if you're a fellow over 50 seeking a straightforward, budget-friendly method to boost your energy, hone your concentration, and bolster your performance, this video is for you. Because today, we're not merely discussing water. We're converting it into fluid vitality. By the conclusion, you'll view even a basic glass of water differently forever. Let's begin with what precisely shifts in your body as the years advance. The structure of hydration. In your younger days, your body operated as a natural purifying system. Your kidneys served as potent controllers. Your digestive system soaked up nutrients like a sponge, and your cells held ideal equilibrium without any conscious effort from you. But as you enter your 50s, several understated but vital changes take place. First off, your sense of thirst diminishes. You won't sense thirst until mild dehydration has already set in. That implies even guys who hydrate consistently might endure years of subtle dehydration, the sort that saps endurance, hampers circulation, and blunts sharpness. Second, your kidneys drop some of their prowess in retaining vital minerals. Thus, even with adequate water intake, you're expelling electrolytes quicker than your body can reclaim them. It's akin to filling a bucket with hose. The water enters, but the energy slips away. And third, maybe the most vital, your vascular network starts to rigidify. Those formerly supple arteries and capillaries, built to stretch and shrink with each pulse, begin to forfeit their pliability. They fail to widen as readily, and that rigidity stands as the arch enemy of robust, consistent blood flow. Now this is where the majority err. Plain water moistens the exterior of your cells, but it doesn't invariably penetrate the interior. Why? Since water by itself lacks the electrical charge potent enough to transport nutrients past the cell barrier. That charge, that vital spark, derives from electrolytes, the minerals that melt into water and convert it into an electricity carrier. When your electrolyte stores dip low, your muscles falter, your nerves send crossed messages, and your blood vessels miss the cue to widen at crucial moments. That's not merely a hydration shortfall, that's a signal failure deep within your body. So, what's the remedy? It doesn't involve upscale bottled mineral waters. It's about deliberate action, grasping which minerals your body steadily depletes with time, and restoring them through clever, easy means. If I could encourage every man past 50 to prioritize just one mineral, it'd be magnesium. Picture magnesium as your body's chief calmer, the mineral of serenity, circulation, and equilibrium. It contributes to more than 300 enzymatic processes, including the exact one that permits your arteries to widen when blood must surge. I term magnesium the supreme releaser. It's the mineral that murmurs to your muscles. Time to release. It's fine. This holds special weight in the smooth muscles lining your arteries and, indeed, the corpora cavernosa, those spongy areas that engorge with blood to produce an erection. When magnesium dips low, as it does in about 75% of grown-ups, those muscles remain somewhat tensed. Your arteries constrict. Blood struggles to advance. And when your body dispatches the intimacy cue, the vessels can't expand completely. This ongoing tightening is known as vasoconstriction, and it's a stealthy drain on energy. Magnesium opposes it by serving as a natural calcium channel inhibitor, basically instructing the body, ease up, I've handled it. Calcium triggers tightening, magnesium fosters loosening. It's a harmony of equilibrium. And contemporary eating habits have misplaced the rhythm. By incorporating a bioavailable magnesium powder into your everyday water, options like magnesium glycinate or citrate, you channel this mineral straight to your bloodstream, where it can start operating right away. In mere days, you'll detect improved rest, more serene vitality, and enhanced circulation, both in your heart and in your body's most private zones. Now, the second mineral is one that's been wrongly demonized for years: sodium. We've been trained to dread it, to link it with swelling, elevated blood pressure, and cardiac issues. But here's the reality. Sodium in itself isn't the culprit. It's the variety and setting of sodium that decides if it damages or mends. The sodium in ultra-processed foods, devoid of its supporting minerals, does disrupt your balance. But unrefined sea salt or pink Himalayan salt offers another narrative. These salts are mineral orchestras, holding traces of potassium, calcium, and magnesium, up to 84 elements altogether. Sodium acts as the hydration guardian. Absent it, your body can't draw water into the cells. That's why men gulping gallons of plain water still experience dryness, lightheadedness, or weariness, because the water flows by rather than getting taken in. When applied properly, meaning a mere pinch of premium unrefined salt in a big glass of water each morning, sodium aids your body in holding and spreading hydration to the spots that need it most. It bolsters the sodium-potassium pump, the precise system that drives every nerve signal and muscle flex. With this minor tweak, you're not sipping salt water, you're forming structured water, a vibrant liquid that revitalizes your cells. This assists your blood vessels in keeping the ideal tension, eases heart stress, and ensures oxygen circulates effortlessly. If magnesium serves as the soother, sodium is the regulator, directing the stream with accuracy. But every solid setup requires an offset, and that's where potassium enters. Potassium is the overlooked champion that monitors your blood pressure and stabilizes your electrical pulses. It collaborates closely with sodium to uphold fluid equilibrium, making sure your arteries stay supple and reactive. The downside of today's diets is their excess of sodium from packaged foods, yet they're desperately short on potassium from fresh veggies. This skew hardens your arteries and overworks your heart in the long run. By including a bit of potassium chloride powder or a balanced electrolyte mix in your water, particularly post-workout or after perspiring, you reinstate that harmony. It's like adjusting the power in your body's wiring system. Together, these three, magnesium, sodium, and potassium, create the vital trio of liveliness. They oversee every flex, every nerve flash, every rush of blood that shapes your power and endurance. Now, let's introduce one additional key element to this orchestra: Zinc. Though not an electrolyte traditionally, zinc is the mineral of male vigor. It's the builder of testosterone, the hormone powering energy, mood, muscle bulk, and drive. Even a slight lack can drop testosterone and drain liveliness. Zinc also strengthens your defenses, which grows indispensable with age. But here's the catch. Zinc from tablets absorbs poorly. The answer? Liquid zinc drops. Merely a couple drops in your daily water guarantee fast uptake without stomach upset. Finally, a note on iron, the life's oxygen transporter. You ought to supplement iron only with a doctor's advice, but knowing its function is crucial. Iron builds the heart of hemoglobin, the protein shuttling oxygen to every cell, including those handling endurance and prowess. Without it, flawless hydration alone can't rescue you from tiredness and weak flow. So, how do you weave all this into an easy daily routine? You needn't introduce it all simultaneously. Actually, equilibrium matters most. Begin with the morning circulation lift, your vasodilator shortcut. In a tall glass of water, mix half a teaspoon of magnesium citrate or glycinate powder. Drink it gradually as your initial beverage of the day. This promptly cues your blood vessels to unwind and your body to rouse gently. Alternative 2, the salt ignition shortcut. Include a pinch, no excess beyond what clings to your pinky's tip, of top-tier sea salt or pink Himalayan salt to your morning water. This readies your body for profound hydration and more even vitality. Then, at midday or alongside a meal, add your zinc drops, a few in a full glass of water. This nurtures your hormonal and defensive health, reinforcing your system for enduring vigor. And if you're energetic or sweat often, close the day with a potassium equilibrium beverage. A half scoop of potassium-packed low-sugar electrolyte powder in water following exercise or manual effort. It renews the spark, replenishes what's gone, and averts muscle weariness. Through embracing these minor but purposeful actions, you convert basic hydration into purposeful hydration. Water that doesn't simply occupy your body, but energizes it. This mineral-laced water turns into a dynamic carrier, dispatching precise messages to every cell to renew, ease, and excel. Commit to this approach for just 3 steady weeks and watch how your body reacts. See how your mornings seem brighter, your attention keener, and your vitality more constant. Even your spirits might rise, as your cells at last converse as intended. Keep in mind, this goes beyond just consuming water. It's about renewing your body's flow. Vitality isn't forged by intricacy, it's built by steadiness. Thanks so very much for viewing. If this proved useful, tap the like button, subscribe, and pass this video to a friend still sipping plain, inert water. Tell me in the comments which mineral you'll begin incorporating today. And, as ever, hydrate with intention. I'm Dr. Olivia Harper, reminding you that real wellness isn't about extra effort. It's about handling the basics more wisely.